are offended at any man's fault, turn to yourself and study your own failings. Then you will forget your anger. Remind yourself that nature has given you 2 ears but only 1 mouth, that you may hear more and talk less. Do not try to seem wise to others. He who is not a good servant will not be a good master. Be not elated at any excellence which is not your own. Don't demand that things happen as you wish, but wish that they happen as they do happen, and you will go on well. The chief task in life is simply this: to identify and separate matters so that I can say clearly to myself which are externals not under my control, and which have to do with the choices I actually control. Whoever values peace of mind and the health of the soul will live the best of all possible lives. The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. Only the educated are free. He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. To make the best of what is in our power, and take the rest as it naturally happens. No man is free who is a slave to his passions. The true man is revealed in difficult times, so when trouble comes, think of yourself as a wrestler whom God has matched against a tough, young opponent. You become what you give your attention to. If you wish to be a writer, write. The condition and characteristic of an uninstructed person is this: they never look to themselves for advantage or harm, but to the world outside themselves. Don't just say you have read books. Show that through them you have learned to think better. Nothing great is ever achieved without enduring much. If evil be said of you and it be true, correct yourself. If it be a lie, laugh at it. The difficulty shows what men are. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. The best way to avenge yourself is to not be like that. Nothing truly stops you. Nothing truly holds you back. A ship should not ride on a single anchor, nor life on a single hope. To be free is nothing. To be independent is everything. Practice yourself, for heaven's sake, in little things, and then proceed to greater. If you seek truth, you will not seek victory by dishonorable means. It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows. You cannot be a slave and be happy too. No one can hurt you without your consent. Be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens. If someone speaks ill of you, do not defend yourself against the accusations, but reply, "You obviously don't know about my other faults, or you would have mentioned them too." You are not your body and hairstyle, but your capacity for choosing well. Do not be concerned with other people's impressions of you. Nothing is in reality either pleasant or unpleasant by nature, but all things become so through habit. If you wish to be good, first believe that you are bad. Know that everything beautiful is rare. God has entrusted me with myself. Nothing doth more hurt in a state than that cunning men pass for wise. If virtue promises happiness, prosperity, and peace, then progress in virtue is progress in each of these. Keep your attention focused entirely on what is truly your own concern, and be clear that what belongs to others is their business and none of yours. Do not try to seem wise to others. To live a life of virtue, you have to become consistent, even when it isn't convenient, comfortable, or easy. A person's worth is measured by the worth of what they value. Whatever you are by nature, keep to it. Never desert your line of talent. A bad feeling is a commotion of the mind repugnant to reason and against nature. You are a little soul carrying around a corpse. Be careful to leave your sons well instructed rather than rich, for the hopes of the instructed are better than the wealth of the ignorant. Don't explain your philosophy, embody it. When someone is properly grounded in life, they shouldn't have to look outside themselves for approval. The greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. Man is not worried by real problems so much as by his imagined anxieties about real problems. We suffer not from the events in our lives, but from our judgments about them. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. He who laughs at himself never runs out of things to laugh at. No man is free who is not master of himself. First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Circumstances don't make the man, they only reveal him to himself. People are not disturbed by things, but by the views they take of them. The key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best. If you want to be laughed at, tell everyone your plans. He who exercises wisdom exercises the knowledge of what is good, bad, and indifferent. To accuse others for one's misfortunes is a sign of want of education. To accuse oneself shows that one's education has begun. Nature has given men one tongue but 2 ears, that we may hear twice as much as we speak. First, learn the meaning of what you say, and then speak. The essence of philosophy is that a man should so live that his happiness shall depend as little as possible on external things. Seek not the good in external things, seek it in yourselves. If your choices are beautiful, so too will you be. Know first who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly. No great thing is created suddenly, any more than a bunch of grapes or a fig. If you want to be beautiful, make beautiful choices. Men are disturbed not by things, but by the principles and notions which they form concerning things. Control your passions lest they take vengeance on you. Attach yourself to what is spiritually superior, regardless of what other people think or do. Fortify yourself with contentment, for this is an impregnable fortress. The trials of life will test you and shape you, but don't let them change who you are. Contentment comes not so much from great wealth as from few wants. You only have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Don't hope that events will turn out the way you want. Welcome events in whichever way they happen. This is the path to peace. Freedom is the ability to live as you wish. The wise man is one who, having found what is good, clings to it.